Testing, testing, testing. So this is a quick tutorial or video on how to using maps to calculate percents and fractions. This is a part one. I will do part one, two, halfway through the document, and you will see it there. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a map of Buchtel High School. I picked Buchtel because it is a nice rectangular map. So you're going to click on the link in the document, google.com/maps. You should have no trouble logging in with your Google account. So I'm going to show you what it looks like when you log in. So here's my maps. I don't own any. I have some created on a different account, but I'm going to attempt to show you how to create it. So you're going to click this link first, create a new map. So once you click it, it should come up and look like this. So this is what you get when you open up, click a new map. So it's untitled. We can go ahead and change the title. I'm going to go ahead and type in here. You can see if I go in here, I can find Buchtel High School, and I type it in. So you should type in Buchtel High School and get something that looks like this. So this is the campus of Buchtel High School on a map. Let me just go ahead and close this out so we can see it. I picked Buchtel because seems like it is a rectangular shape, and we're going to use estimating our shapes on this one. So what you need to do next is look way over here that this says base map. So where this says base map, you're going to click this little thing, and you're going to click on the satellite view. So again, where did I find that? If you look way over here, there's a drop down. It says base map. And we're going to drop down and click satellite view. When you do that, it'll show you the satellite view of the school. So what we're going to do, if you look in this, the step-by-step is in the document also. So you're going to type in Buchtel High School. We saw that we got that map. And then again on the left, this part right here, it says base map. So you're going to click on that. So you're going to use this area that is shown here. So Copley Road is at the bottom, the football field is at the top, and we're going to draw this rectangular shape around Buchtel High School. So you're going to use this shape right here that says draw a line. So when you click on it, it's going to put some little dots around here, and every time you let go of your mouse, it'll draw the shape. So once you get a rectangular shape, I will show you how to do that. So you're going to click draw a line. We're going to add a shape or a line, and I'm just going to start at this corner. It looks like this is where the end of the high school campus ends, so I put a dot, and you can see the line. I'm actually going to continue this over to this Glendora Ave, and I'm going to put a dot right here. Then I'm going to go all the way down to Copley Road because that looks like it's the end of the campus, and go over here. Let me see where my football field. So I'm going to go about right here. And then once you see, I have an X where it wants to draw a shape. But once I get to that last dot, it puts a pointer. So I can go ahead and click that, and it gives me a polygon. So I'm going to rename this to total area. I'm just going to rename it. I want you to maybe rename it the same thing. And then you're going to click save. Once I save it, this box pops up. So you can see over here it says total Buchtel area. That's a polygon that is saved. This right here shows me, this is the information that you will need. In this instance, I have this shaded area. It says 22.4 AC. AC is acreage, and that is what land is typically, large pieces of land are measured in as acreage. We also show that the perimeter is 0.804 miles. If you walked around Buchtel campus, you would go 0.804 miles. So you're just going to go ahead and close that, and you've got the shape. So I can zoom in and zoom out, and we've got the total Buchtel area. So let's go back to what you're supposed to be doing. So you're going to use the Polygon tool to draw the boundaries of the total perimeter. We've got that one done. You can check it off. the school buildings, 2 parking lots, and 2 football fields. So the reason why I said school buildings and composite figure is because if I see that this building, I can draw a rectangle around this building right here. I can also draw a rectangle around this part of the building and this part of the building. You do have 2 parking lots. We've got 2 football fields, and we're going to call the rest of it the total area. So we're doing estimates. So like you can see there's a couple houses here. We're just going to pretend that that is part of the Buchtel campus. And then this is the lawn. We're not going to count in the driveways, but you should have at least 1 football field, 2 football fields. You're going to use this Polygon tool to draw the lines. You've got 1 parking lot and 2 parking lots, and 1, 2, 3 buildings. So you're going to go ahead and create all those, and they should save right in your in this part right here. So I'll show you the top football field. I'll just do one more example. So if I wanted to call this football field 1, again, we're just going to use estimates. And once I get to the end of it, so you can see it changes from a plus sign to a pointer, you go ahead and point. Right, what pops up is I don't want it to be Polygon 2. I'm going to call it football field. Football field 1. And when I click save, remember it records this. This is 2.84 acres and it is 0.274 miles around. So when I click off of it, you can see I have my total area and I have my football field. So you're going to go ahead and create all of these. Your numbers will not be exactly the same as mine. They will be slightly different. So once you've got them all measured, you're going to collect your data. So you're going to make sure that everything is measured. You're going to collect all your data and you're going to record it on this page here. So you're going to have the total Buchtel land, the total area and acreage. School building, there's 3 parts to it, 2 parking lots, 2 football fields, and then all the grass space, everything that is not in the total. So how would we find that if we're not measuring it? Well, you've got the total, so you're going to add all these together, subtract it from the top, and that's what you're left with. So the part that we didn't measure, we can figure it out by adding, subtracting from the total. So the total of the whole perimeter, the whole acreage, you're going to put right here in that bottom. So this is the end of part 1. You can stop, make sure that you're all set with this one, and move on to part 2.